A water shortage is being blamed for a fire spreading through a historic home in Princeton. The fire started when the house was hit by lightning. Homeowners say they heard a loud crack but didn't see smoke until about 2 hours later. Our Roslyn Flaherty was in Princeton today. She joins us with the latest. Roslyn?
Yeah, Olivia, it was a very difficult fight for firefighters because the home was so big and there was no immediate water source, so they had to get water from nearby ponds to put out those flames. A historic landmark in Princeton is destroyed. Firefighters say a lightning strike sparked the early morning fire Tuesday.
A lot of history going away.
And it's just a shame. It's so sad. This is going to be a big hit to the town of Princeton.
Firefighters battled the flames for hours. More than a dozen towns responded, but the big problem was getting water.
It's going to be a slow fight.
There is no immediate water source in the area, so crews had to get hundreds of thousands of gallons of water from nearby ponds.
This has been a huge water challenge.
Princeton Fire Chief John Bennett says the family heard a loud crack at 3 a.m., but it wasn't until they heard their dogs barking hours later when they discovered the fire. He says a lightning bolt struck this tree, traveled through a wired fence and into the house.
We got 3 trucks on scene as fast as we could. We started to attack the fire.
Dolores Morrissey lives next door and says she worked at the building when it was called the Country Inn at Princeton.
It was like a bed and breakfast, and there was all kinds of wonderful people that came here.
The building was built in the 1890s. It was later known as the Princeton Inn, and Morrissey says it hosted famous visitors like Paul Newman and President Teddy Roosevelt.
It's very sad. It makes me want to cry.
Now, the fire chief says 3 family members were home at the time, along with some dogs, but no one was hurt. Olivia.
All right, Roslyn.